NGABEN is a corpse burning or cremation procession ceremony carried out by Hindus in Bali. The NGABEN ceremony is also known as Pitra Yudhina, Peleban, or cremation ceremony. NGABEN itself is done to release the soul of a person who has died so that he can enter the upper realm where he can wait to be reborn or reincarnated. NGABEN comes from the word baya, which means provisions. There are also those who say that NGABEN comes from the word nabu, which means to become ashes. According to the beliefs of Hindus in Bali, humans consist of a gross body, a subtle body, and karma. The human gross body is formed from 5 elements called Pancha Maha Bhuta, namely Prithvi, solid substance, Apa, liquid substance, Tiha, hot substance, Vayu, wind, and Akasa, vacuum. These 5 elements combine to form the human physique and are moved by the Atma, spirit. When a human dies, only the gross body dies, but not the Atma. For the Balinese people, NGABEN is a very important event, because with the funeral, the family can free the soul of the deceased from worldly ties to heaven and await reincarnation. By burning the corpse and its symbolism, then throwing the ashes into the river or sea has the meaning of releasing the Atma, spirit, from the shackles of worldliness so that it can easily unite with God, Mokshatam Atmanam. Burning the body is also a series of ceremonies to return all the elements of the Pancha Maha Bhuta, 5 elements that make up the gross human body, to their respective origins so that they do not hinder the Atma's journey to Sunya Loka. For the family, this ceremony is a symbol that the family has been sincere and has let go of the person concerned. The NGABEN ceremony process takes quite a long time. Starting with NGABEN, the family carries out a ritual of asking for permission and blessing from the goddess of heaven, who is the magic power of Lord Shiva. NGABEN is done at Puradalem. After that, the Mesalawang ceremony is carried out, which aims to restore defects or damage to the corpse, which is carried out symbolically. The Mesalawang ceremony is carried out at the Katispada or at the edge of the grave. Next is the Egyptianum or Ma Bursa ceremony, namely the washing of the corpse, which is sometimes only bones, which is carried out in a funeral home or cemetery. Stage A is the Ngaskara ceremony, namely the initial stage of the soul cleansing ceremony. Followed by Nirpana, which is a ceremony to offer offerings or jasajan to the souls of the deceased. The peak of the NGABEN procession is Njazang Sawa, namely the burning of the body, which is carried out in the setra or grave. The body to be burned is placed in a replica of an ox called Pechalangan. Pechalangan is a place to burn corpses which functions as an introduction to spirits to the spiritual world according to the results of their actions in the world. After the body is burned, the Nuduk Gala ceremony is carried out, where the family collects the bone remains, ashes, of the body after the burning. The final procession is Nanyat, namely washing the ashes of the body into the sea, as a symbol of the return of the water element and the reunion of the soul with nature.